children, welcome back to another session. Imagine you have 3 pencils. Your friend gives you 2 more. How many pencils do you have now? Yes, 5 pencils. That is addition. Now, if your mother had 10 biscuits, she gave 4 to your sister, how many biscuits are left? Correct, 6 biscuits. That is subtraction. We use addition to put things together and subtraction to take away. And guess what? We use them every day. While sharing food, counting toys, or even shopping. Today, we will learn how to add and subtract numbers easily, step by step and in fun ways. If you have 3 apples and your friend gives you 4 more, how many apples do you have? Yes, 7 apples. That is addition. Now, if you and your friend ate 2 apples from those 7, how many are left? Correct, 5 apples. That is subtraction. Remember, addition means putting things together. Subtraction means taking away or finding the difference. That was easy with small numbers. But what if we have bigger numbers? Let's see how to add them step by step using column addition without carrying. Take this example. 324 plus 143. First, add the ones. 4 plus 3 equals to 7. Then, add the tens. 2 plus 4 equals to 6. And finally, add the hundreds. 3 plus 1 equals to 4. So, our total is 467. See how simple it is when there's no carrying involved? Great, that was addition without carrying. But sometimes, when the sum in a column is more than 9, we need a little extra help. That's when we use carrying. Let's see how. Now let's try addition with carrying. Example, 487 plus 276. In the ones place, 7 plus 6 equals to 13. Write 3, carry 1. In the tens place, 8 plus 7 equals to 15. Plus 1, carry, equals to 16. Write 6, carry 1. In the hundreds place, 4 plus 2 equals to 6. Plus 1, carry, equals to 7. So, let's put them together. The final answer is 763. See how carrying helps us add bigger numbers correctly. Great job! Now you know how to add numbers with and without carrying. Let's practice a few more problems to become even faster at addition. Example 1. 213 plus 135. Put the numbers in the column form. 213 plus 135. Step 1. Ones, 3 plus 5 equals to 8. Write 8 in the ones column. Step 2. Tens, 1 plus 3 equals to 4. Write 4 in the tens column. Step 3. Hundreds, 2 plus 1 equals to 3. Write 3 in the hundreds column. So, 213 plus 135 is equal to 348. Well done! Example 2. 649 plus 278 with carrying. Now 649 plus 278, put them in columns. Step 1. Ones. 9 plus 8 equals to 17. Write 7 in the ones column and carry 1 to the tens. Step 2. Tens. 4 plus 7 equals to 11. Add the carried 1. 11 plus 1 equals to 12. Write 2 in the tens column and carry 1 to the hundreds. Step 3. Hundreds. 6 plus 2 equals to 8. Add the carried 1. 8 plus 1 equals to 9. So, 649 plus 278 is equal to 927. Great job! Now that we know addition, let's move on to subtraction. Sometimes subtraction is easy because we don't need to borrow. Let's see an example. Take the numbers 653 minus 421. Step 1. Ones place. 3 minus 1 equals to 2. Step 2. Tens place. 5 minus 2 equals to 3. Step 3. Hundreds place. 6 minus 4 equals to 2. So, 653 minus 421 is equal to 232. That's subtraction without borrowing. Sometimes, in subtraction, the top digit is smaller than the bottom digit. In such cases, we need to borrow. Let's take an example. 602 minus 385. Step 1. Ones place. 2 minus 5? We cannot do this, so we borrow. But there is no digit in tens. So first we borrow from hundreds. Hundreds become 5. Tens become 10. Now give 1 from tens to ones. Ones become 12. Tens become 9. Now subtract. Ones place. 12 minus 5 equals to 7. Tens place. 9 minus 8 equals to 1. Hundreds place. 5 minus 3 equals to 2. So, 602 minus 385 is equal to 217. Borrowing helps us subtract correctly when the top digit is smaller than the bottom digit. Let's practice a few more problems. Example 1. 653 minus 421. Put the numbers in column form. Step 1. Ones. 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. Write 2 in the ones place. Step 2. Tens. 5 minus 2 equals to 3. Write 3 in the tens place. Step 3. Hundreds. 6 minus 4 equals to 2. Write 2 in the hundreds place. So, 653 minus 421 is equal to 232. Great work! Let's see how subtraction works in daily life. Example 1. Suppose you had rupees 500. You bought a school bag for rupees 275. How much money do you have left? Put it in column subtraction. 500 minus 275. Step 1. Ones. 0 minus 5. Cannot do. Borrow from tens. Step 2. Tens. 0 also cannot help, so borrow from hundreds. The 500s become 4. Now tens become 9 and ones become 10. Ones, 10 minus 5 is equal to 5. Tens, 9 minus 7 equals to 2. Hundreds, 4 minus 2 equals to 2. So, 500 minus 275 is equal to 225. That means you still have rupees 225 left. Example 2. Now let's see addition in real life. You had rupees 475. Your mother gave you rupees 450 more. How much money do you have now? Put it in column addition. Rupees 475 plus rupees 450. Step 1. Ones. 5 plus 0 equals to 5. Step 2. Tens. 7 plus 5 equals to 12. Write 2, carry 1. Step 3. Hundreds. 4 plus 4 equals to 8. Plus the carried 1 equals to 9. So, 475 plus 450 is equal to 925. That means you now have rupees 925 total. Wow! We've learned a lot about addition and subtraction. Let's have a quick recap. Addition means joining numbers to find the total. Subtraction means taking away to find what is left. Carrying is used when digits in one place add to more than 9. Borrowing is used when the top digit is smaller than the bottom digit. Well done, children. Continue practicing addition and subtraction daily. See you again in the next math adventure. Bye-bye.